He doesn't want me. That's the topic we're going to cover here today on Self Love Monday. How you guys doing? This is Ron Simplified Myers, author, podcaster, and your uplifting life partner. This was a conversation I was having with a young lady that was telling me about the relationship with her and a gentleman. And she said they were good friends and they went out and they slept together. And anyway, she ended up pregnant. She said neither one of them were trying to be in a relationship. They were just out having fun. But at first, he didn't know if he would. When she told him she was pregnant, first thing he of course said was, "Well, I want to know if the baby's mine." So she did the test, found out, and he was like, "Well, can I live with you for a year? Because I want to be there for everything for my kid," which he did. They both agreed upon, and he stayed there. During that time, I guess they slept around and that kind of stuff. Even though she's telling me we weren't trying to have a relationship, but they kept getting in arguments when the other one slept around. So it was neither one of them were willing to commit to the other one, yet they had a problem with the partner actually going and seeing other people, but they wouldn't commit to each other. The games, the games, the games. But anyway, so she's saying that she didn't really want to get in a relationship with him. She didn't try to hold him to that. But yet you could tell everything that she was saying that was not true. She wanted to be in a relationship with him, but as she said herself, he was the kind of guy he liked to sleep around. He was a pretty boy. Not that that makes a difference, but bottom line is those are her words. And she's like, he's just so darn fine. Uh, I keep telling you guys that external stuff will get you in trouble. You better leave that stuff alone and look at what's inside the person, which at this point, as you can tell, she wasn't doing. She was looking at the external. But she was saying how he wanted to play around and that kind of stuff. So anyway, he ended up out of the house. And so she started dating this guy. And she admitted to me she has daddy issues because her dad passed away when she was little, and that she's out searching for that feeling. And at least I have to give her credit for that because she would at least understood that. The question is following through. The other side of that is one thing to know about it, because like I tell people, you don't know it if you're not doing it. She knows about it. She knows about daddy issues. She knows that she's following that path, but she's not doing anything to correct the issue. Instead, she's falling into a relationship where a guy will make her feel good, and she's looking for that significance. What are we talking about on Self Love Monday? Loving you some you. Realizing you're valuable, you're important, you're significant, and not needing that from others. That's what she's looking for. So she's with a gentleman that's about 10 years older. I guess she's like 27, he's 37. And I guess she decided to have dinner over to her ex's with the parents. And so the guy, the 37-year-old, has a problem with that, which I would too. But and the reason I would have a problem with that is because you can tell that she still loves and wants to be with this other guy. She even made the comment to him, that the 37-year-old, she told him, "Why are you concerned? There's nothing going on with him and me. He doesn't even want to be with me. So why are you concerned?" Folks, did you hear that? I hope you caught that. He doesn't want to be with her. He doesn't want her. It's not the other way around. And I told her, I said, if I was mentoring him, I would tell him to run from you. And she's kind of looking like, wow. And I say, yes, I would tell him to run from you because he's number two at this point. Think about that. If you were in a relationship, would you want to be number two? And she said, no, I wouldn't put up with that. Ain't no way in the world I'd be number two. And I said, so why are you asking him to be number two? Because that's what you're doing. You're basically saying the only reason, and you said it with your own words, he doesn't want you. It's not that you don't want to be with him. So if he ever decides he wants to get in a relationship with you, the 37-year-old gonna get dumped. He could see that. That's why he cut off the relationship. Folks, both sides of that. Smart move on his behalf. Because he will never get the full her because she wants to be with someone else. Folks, never ever be number two. Never ever be number two. For herself. And I told her, I would recommend, until you get this resolved with him, do not get in any more relationships. I know some people go, well, Ron, that's all. Do not get in any more relationships. If you're a person that decides, well, I'm just going to sleep around, more power to you. You know, I tell you, value your body and stuff more than that. But if that's what you want to do, but folks, don't get in any relationships because you're bringing other people down with you. That's the true meaning of hurt people hurt people. You're in pain. She's in pain. She's going through some issues. Don't bring somebody else into that. Go get it addressed, which is the idea behind Self Love Monday. Learn to love you. Learn to value you. Know that you're significant. You don't need anybody else to make you significant. When you get to that point, you're ready to date. Why? Because I don't need you. I want you. And you guys know that's a whole different video, and we talked about that before. So again, as you know, it ain't right. It ain't wrong. It is my opinion. Run on over to my app, which is over at Google Play and also at the Apple Store. Download the app. It's Simplified You. 2 words, Simplified, in the letter U, not the word U. Simplified You. It's a free app. Download it. I also have my book attached. Get rid of your problems, not your partner. It's a free download, and it's really there specifically. Like the book is actually for sale at Amazon, but I put it there because this is about increasing the brand. It's not about trying to sell books. But again, as you guys know, if you're not having fun, you should be doing something else. I'll talk to you Thursday on Relationship Thursday. All right, take care. Bye-bye.